I was told from my parents that we can achieve anything. I'm sure a lot of people have heard, if you can believe it, you can what? Achieve it. That's correct. And I learned that we are born to be great. Has anybody ever heard that?
Yes.
We're born to be great. As human beings, we're not just born to be average or below average. We're born to be great. So how do you become great? What does great mean? Obviously, that's different to everybody. What may be great for me may not be great for every single person in this audience. But a couple things that I'm going to talk about here, again, just a little bit of my background, because I believe it's only fair if, as a company owner of EPXBody, I expect you to go out and talk to people that you know, love, and care about, and tell them about this opportunity. I need to gain your trust. And I want to show you why EPXBody and what separates it from many of the other opportunities out there. I'm not going to stand up here and say we're the only great opportunity, but I'm going to explain where we're going with this company, and you can make the decision what part you want to play. Now, just before I get into the business part, I want to talk about three things that have happened to me. And again, remember, I truly believe we're born to be great. When I was about 7 years old, I was living in Idaho, a beautiful part of America. And my dad worked at a steel company, and they had a big canal that ran into the Salmon River, a big river. And I used to love to play in the water. One of our favorite things is we'd go get pop cans, and we'd drop them in, and we'd race the cans. And in this canal, this was a very wet part of the season, so it was very full. And there's culverts. What a culvert is so that the water can pass through a road or whatever it's going in. It's like a tunnel. Now the water was all the way over the top of the culvert. And we're still playing in the water, we're dropping it. And my job was to find out who the winner was, and at the end, pick up the cans so they don't go through the culvert, across the highway, across the field, across the other highway, and finally into the river. So my brothers and sisters are dropping the cans, I'm picking them up and running back, and we're doing this. And we've been doing it for a little while. And all of a sudden, my sisters and brothers drop the cans, I go down to pick it up, and I slip and fall. And they didn't know, they're all the way across. They look over to see where I'm at, and I'm nowhere to be found. So my sister runs across the highway, runs across the field, runs across the other highway, and all of a sudden at the other end, I come out. And she grabs me out of the water. And, you know, I don't remember everything, but I remember talking to my mom, and she was just wondering how I survived that. Because we're talking a fairly significant difference, or distance that took several minutes to happen. And I said, I'm not sure I could breathe. And she said, oh, how could you breathe? It was completely underwater. There's no way that you could float at the top because there is no top. It's completely full. I said, I felt like there was a bubble around me and I could breathe. So that's one area that I could have died. And I'm not saying that really means anything about what we're talking about. Think about it and you can choose for yourself. And when I was 17 years old, another experience happened with a bunch of my friends. And this time I'm living in southern Utah, another beautiful part of America. And it's kind of known for some beautiful cliffs and red rock and also some lava fields. And we were going down rappelling. Does everybody know what rappelling is? Okay, fantastic. We're going rappelling. And the cliff is fairly high. I don't know the exact height. I think it's maybe one of those fish stories. Every time I tell it, the cliff gets a little bit higher. So I think I told this story the other night. I probably better remember how high it was, but just joking there. But it was a fairly high cliff, and at the bottom of this goes into an old riverbed that's full of lava rock. Now, lava rock is very pointy, very rough. It's not like landing on a pillow, I can guarantee you that. Now, we're hiking down to go rappelling, and I slip, and it's very steep. If you've ever lost your balance and you start running downhill, sometimes you can't stop, and I go all the way over the end. And my friends are thinking, oh no, what's happening? There's no way you're going to survive this because you're not landing again on a pillow, you're landing on lava rocks. So again, not sure how I survived, but I made it through. A little bit of time in the hospital. I actually punctured my kidney, big cut, scar on my back. So again, some injuries, but I got through it. And then, skip forward a little bit. When I'm 26 years old, I'm out golfing with some friends right after it had rained. Now this time I'm in Wyoming, another beautiful part of America, and I'm struck by lightning. Now this time I actually did die immediately. My friend started CPR and could not get my heart going. In fact, they said every time they do a compression, smoke was coming out my eyes, my ears, my mouth. When I tell this story, I'm actually glad that it happened to me because I don't know what I would have done if it would have happened to one of my friends. But basically, my only remembrance of that is actually waking up in the hospital in Salt Lake City, Utah. That's about 180, 200 miles, or a $15,000 life flight for Rock Springs, Wyoming. So again, not sure what this really means, but that also easily could have killed me. I'm not saying I'm invincible or anything like that, but I truly believe through these experiences that we were born to be great, and so what can I do that would be great? You know, what is my message? Why am I here? And why am I here in the Philippines today? Well, I believe what we do is maybe the greatest thing that anybody can do. That's give people hope and help people with their health and their wealth. You know, a lot of times people look at what we do for a living in network marketing and they may have a negative perception about it. And they think, oh, that's one of those deals, or oh, you can't really make money doing that. And they try and do just what Cheeky said, they try and steal your dreams. People are out there to steal your dreams. But when you have the confidence, people could not steal my dreams, and here's the reason why. I was proud of what I did. I was born to be great, and what I'm doing is great. I'm out there to help you with your health, help you with your wealth, and all of the people that you know, love, and care about. Now, when I got started, back in February of 1993, I remember it just like it was yesterday. I was in a room much smaller than this, just a handful of people, and we had a great presentation, just like Chris and Ellie put on for us. And to me, this sounded amazing. You know, I grew up in a small town in Wyoming. All towns are small in Wyoming if you ever go to that state. The entire state is 500,000 people. I grew up in a small town. My parents had a furniture store. They had always kind of had their own business and worked for themselves, so I knew what it was like to have your own business. And this, to me, an opportunity, seemed a lot better than owning your own business. And I looked at it, and here's what I thought. Wow, I actually can start my own business where somebody else is going to take care of all of the infrastructure, take care of shipping the products, tracking the commissions, paying the commissions, handling all the customer service, basically do everything for me. And they're not going to ask me, well, do you qualify to join this business? Do you have enough money to do this business? Do you have the proper education to do this business? They don't care what my skill set is. They don't care what my education level is. They don't care what my background is. That's true opportunity. A lot of businesses, you may want to do it, but it's outside of your skill set, your background or experience, so that's not an opportunity for you. This is an opportunity for everyone that has vision. Everyone that can see opportunity and take some action can succeed. And you're definitely not in this by yourself. So I thought getting started and being excited was all I needed to do. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about an eye-opening experience. I was very confident. I thought every single person I talked to was going to see it the exact same way that I did because it just made perfect sense. Why would you do anything else? And 5 months later, guess how much money I had made? Zero. Not much lower than zero. I had not earned one commission check. So again, I want to let everybody know there's nothing special about me. I was not a great marketer, salesperson. Maybe I was not good at all if I didn't even make a commission in 5 months. In fact, it took me a full year, and I was working the business. I was trying just to cover my monthly maintenance. Again, a full year. But things changed. Just like Chinky said, I had the mindset, I had the idea, and I had the dreams. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I kept working because I believed that I could make it. And again, the second year got much better. I went from zero to now, all of a sudden I'm making about $1,000, or I guess that's about 42,000 pesos per month. And that was pretty exciting. And the third year got even better. The third year I actually made over 420,000 pesos in that year. And it continued to grow, but why? Because I was special, because I was good? No. Because there's opportunity in what we do. Regardless of my skill set, background, or experience, you can improve that. Everybody has what's necessary in order to succeed in this business because it is a true opportunity. Now, as the time went on, my income started to grow, and I do want to talk a little bit about EPX right here. A lot of people have wondered, we have several products in our company. We have 6 products. And in the Philippines, how many products do we have? One product, EPXBody Restore. And I hear all the time that people say, well, you know, we need another product, we need more products, or can you bring some of the other products here? We are going to bring some other products to the Philippines, but I want to talk about EPXBody Restore. I truly believe that is our top product in the entire company.
Yes.
And here's why I believe that. I put that product together and put the best of the best. The companies that I had the absolute most success in, we took those ingredients and made it into one product with the best delivery system created.
Yes.
Now I made well over 100 million pesos in a company marketing adaptogens. Adaptogens are incredible. The science behind it is undeniable. I also made hundreds of millions of pesos in a company marketing sea minerals. We don't just have minerals in our product. We have sea minerals, big difference. A lot of minerals cannot be assimilated into the human body. Again, if you look at minerals, what are minerals? Minerals are rocks. It's not the easiest thing for the body to break down. Now, sea minerals are different. In fulvic minerals, we have a combination, not just sea minerals, we also have fulvic minerals, are designed to help the body with complete assimilation, not only of the minerals, but also the vitamins that you're taking from your foods. Now, on top of that, we have zeolites. Again, another product that I was able to make hundreds of millions of pesos with. An incredible product with science that you, again, cannot deny. And then we have an aloe base. One of the biggest companies of the United States got famous by an aloe product. Again, there's science behind it. There's no denying that aloe is good for you. So you have an aloe base, you have sea and fulvic minerals, zeolites, and one of the strongest adaptogen blends out there, period. And probably the best delivery system available. Not only is it easy to use, it's easy to demonstrate, it's easy to sample. This is a very powerful product, and we're proud to have that as our product here with EPXBody in the Philippines. Now, just by being involved in an opportunity, I want to explain a couple things. Because a lot of times people always wonder what the secret is. I'm going to tell you there really is no secret. There's a formula for success, but there's not necessarily a secret for success. Now, Chinky went over that. He has it in his books. I've always believed that success leaves clues. So if you want to find out from people that have been successful. And you also can be successful. Now, what we have here is an opportunity. But I want to point something out. You know, what is opportunity? And this is something that somebody explained to me, and it made a lot of sense to me, so I'm going to explain it to you. Now, what's a basketball? Does everybody know what a basketball is?
Yes.
A basketball, what can you get with that? Maybe some exercise, have some fun with your friends, practice, play basketball, bring you a lot of enjoyment. But really is, what is it worth? You know, if you have a basketball that you go and buy, what can you sell it for? Probably less than the cost you paid for it. But to Michael Jordan, Does everybody know who Michael Jordan is here?
Yes.
What does that same basketball mean to him? How much did he make? Probably billions of pesos. With the same basketball that we have available, the same opportunity, but what's the difference? The difference is what he did with the opportunity. Now what about boxing gloves? Does anybody know about boxing here in the Philippines?
Yes.
Fantastic. I love boxing. Boxing gloves. What can we do with them? Maybe hit our brother? Get some exercise? Again, same thing. What can Manny Pacquiao do with boxing gloves? Again, billions of pesos. Amazing. What's the difference? We can all go get boxing gloves. We can probably get the exact same brand that he uses. The difference is what he did with the opportunity. Now I could go on with footballs and golf balls and soccer balls, and I could go on with, tools that mechanics use, and I could go on with everything. There's plenty of opportunity out there. We're not at a loss of opportunity. It's what we do with the opportunity that's important. And that's what I want you to think about. The opportunity we have here is unlimited. We're never going to limit the amount of money you can make or the amount of people that you can help with EPXBody. It's truly unlimited. And I'm not going to stand up here again and tell you how great I am, or how much money I make, or what kind of car I drive, or where I live, because it really doesn't matter. What matters is that I realize exactly what it takes and can show you how to take advantage of this opportunity. What it matters is what can I do for you? If I can't help you get the car that you want, if I can't help you get the home that you want, if I can't help you achieve this, then I'm not doing my job. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you. I'm here to teach you how to build a business, how to develop that skill set, how to develop that confidence so that you can get what you want. Think about it for a minute. What really is it that you want? I agree with Chinky 100%. The thing that most people want is freedom. And the only way, in my opinion, that you can have freedom is if you control your time. We heard from Matt earlier. Great businesses, very successful. But the business owns you. You can't just leave a business anytime. Your employees get sick, something happens, your employees are stealing from you, all these problems. That's your business that it has hundreds of thousands or millions or in some cases even billions of pesos invested into this business. And it ends up running you. You don't have complete time freedom. Now again, this is an opportunity that every single person, regardless of your skill set, background, or experience, can succeed in and actually create that freedom. So that it no longer depends on you. Now the only way you can have true time freedom is where you make the income that you desire and it doesn't depend on you. That's exactly what we have. It's called leverage. It's called leveraged residual income. Let me give you an example. We have a 4x5 matrix. So what I want to do is work this business in my spare time and go and find 4 business partners that are going to work with me. So let's say I'm just putting in 1 hour per day or 1 hour per week. Let's go with 1 hour per day. As soon as I find my 4 partners, they're just doing the same thing. We don't have anybody working really hard. We're just all doing it in our spare time, trying to take advantage of this opportunity. And so let's say it takes me an entire month to find those 4 people working 1 hour per day. Starting month 2, how many hours of work per day do I have going towards my business? Myself plus 4, that's 5 hours per day. Now we're getting somewhere. Now they have that same goal. They want to find 4 business partners that are going to work this in their spare time, that are going to get passionate about something. And in their first month they find 4, that's 16 more. A total of 20 people plus yourself. Starting month 3, you have 21 hours a day of work that you're getting paid on. Take yourself out of the equation. You still have 20 hours a day of work that you have the opportunity to get paid on. Now I'm not going to go all the way through it, but a total 4x5 matrix is 1,364 people, if everybody just goes out and gets their 4 in 1 month, 5 months from now, 1,364 people, each working 1 hour per day, that's 1,364 hours a day that you have the ability to get paid on. If you include your hour, that's 1,365. Now again, how big of a difference is that extra hour? 1,364 compared to 1,365. I'll tell you, it probably doesn't matter that much. Now you have control of your time, and every single person can do that. Now let me tell you where we're going. I do have a vision, and my vision is big. EPXBody International, EPXBody in the Philippines, EPXBody in America, 200 other countries. We're taking this company to the top. And how we're doing that is with the leaders like you. Again, we're taking the company to the top. Now I'm talking the very top. Think about it. We're taking the company to the very top. I'm actually taking this company with leaders like you to the tip top. And that's where we're going.
Yes.
So I want you to think to yourself, what can I do to be great? Just think of that. What can you do to be great? And then let's go out and do it. Again, thanks everybody. I really appreciate the time. I really appreciate you coming. We are going to give some recognition, which is very important. We have fantastic leaders. I was telling Matt the other day. In fact, we had a conversation. After we've been driving all over doing BOMs and meeting with leaders, I said, man, I wish we had people in America that would work this hard. If the people in America worked as hard as you did, our company would already be probably triple or quadruple the size. And I want to congratulate you for that. Very hard workers, great leaders. And that's why I'm so confident in where we're going with this company. So again, give yourselves a round of applause.
Yes.
All right, we're going to go ahead and bring gear up, and we're going to go on and we're going to recognize our founders. Over to gear. Matt, why don't you come